I did what you asked. But please, let me go. Please. I'm afraid we can't do that. You're a loose end that needs to be handled. I do appreciate your sacrifice for our cause, though. Deal with him. No, 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 please, no! Ah! Hi guys, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play series. Today, we are gonna do some more building, but of a particular building in particular. I don't know why I just said it that way, but I did. But one of the things we're gonna be building is Bogwater a proper stable, because he just kind of lives out here and I feel kind of guilty for it. Like, really bad. I'm sorry, Bogwater. I know you have trees and shit, but you deserve a stable or something. Just something. But I haven't decided quite where I'm going to build it. I don't think down here, just because this is like the little garden area I've built. Maybe here, maybe between those two trees. We'll see. Bogwater stable's kind of got to be a little bit big. But the other thing we're going to work on is a guard tower and outpost and jail over here. And we'll see what Silas is up to. Why am I not surprised that Luna now wants to take a break as soon as Dad quits? Oh boy, family drama. But yeah, the plan is to build a stable over here for horses and general animals, you know, that the guards would need to use, and build a large ass guard, well, post, not quite outpost, but definitely a place for them to sleep, for them to have jails to put prisoners in, stuff like that. And I have some pretty interesting ideas, considering there's like a really large cavern here, which will allow for, I think, an interesting design nonetheless. So it should be relatively interesting. At least I'm going to try to make it interesting. Success may vary. Very, very, very deeply. But I recently went on a bit of a metal run, so I should be able to make the bars and other more expensive items for that kind of stuff. But what's going on here? I'm sorry, Vinny, but I'm too tired to move right now. He looks wiped. Oh, come on. You said there was a broken portal frame. You have to show me. Sorry, man. You dug your own grave on this one. But I think I saw this before at my house front. It does have a very good view of this area. But let's go over here. And let's see what the dynamic duo over here are up to. I really need to make a bridge up. Maybe I'll make a bridge this episode. I don't know. Again, I still have plans to make this area kind of like the industrial area. But we'll see. But yeah, what's going on over here? Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Hello there, Pickletons. How are you today? Hi, Sparky. I thought I'd say you said it might be a bit before you guys got started. Ah, yes, that was the plan until Tinker came up with the most effective solution, which allows us to get started way earlier than expected. Okay. Well, I guess I will. Sure. Okay. Well, whatever the solution is, I mean, it could help me dig. I'm not going to complain. Oh. Oh. Fascinating. Because honestly, a solution for building might be helpful, but maybe I'll just keep one of these little guys around my house. Anyways, Tinker, what's up? Hello there. You must be Pookletons. Yep, and you must be Tinker. What you working on here? Oh, they're copper golems. They are an answer to a rather bothersome problem me and Sparky were having to deal with. Can you guess what that might be? Well, off the top of my head, no, not really. Again, you guys seem pretty competent. Manpower, to put it simply. We didn't have enough hands to build what we had in mind. In any reasonable time frame, from digging to finding raw materials to building a structure itself, it would take too long. So, I began to look for alternatives to our problem when I had the idea to use golems. They never tire, they are strong and relatively capable to handle simple tasks. I guess that makes sense for the digging part and maybe even some of the construction. I see. Out of curiosity, why'd you settle all on copper golems? I'm glad you asked for multiple reasons. We didn't go with iron golems because they take a lot of time and resources to make and maintain. Cobble golems break way too often, and most other types of golems would be too costly to use effectively. So we settled on the copper golem. Are easy to fix, but durable enough to last a while. I guess that makes sense, sort of. But, yeah. Interesting. Well, can't wait till they deliver me one of these little copper dudes. Anyways. But yeah. We're going to build some of that. We're going to definitely build a bridge, because I'm tired of having to try to cross this thing. And I don't want to cover it up. It's a nice enough land feature where it gives personality to the area. Plus, I don't know. I don't want everything to be super flat. I really do like how the village has multi-layers there, and I'm wondering how I'm going to handle over here being different. But we'll see. Again, as time comes along and we build more, but we should go talk to the rest of the people inside the village. So, yeah. Alright, let's move up here. Okay, boop-a-doop-a-doo. But yeah, last episode we built this and stuff up there, and yeah, long story short, what's going on over here? It's fine, Dad. If I'm being honest, I could use a break for a little bit. I know, I just wish Silas would be a bit more understanding about the situation. I see, more family drama. Fun times. Clearly someone, even losing his eyeball, has lost perspective in the process. Anyways, what's going on, Goliath? How much longer till you break out of this darn egg? Fair enough. But I think I saw people up here, and I kind of just ignored them. Alright, let's see what's going up over here. Alright. Thank you again, Jack. It will be done in no time. He seems excited to get started. I'm more than happy to help. Fair enough. Well, let's see. I haven't seen Silver yet. Wonder where they're at. But yeah, recently built all this. Very proud of how it came together. As, again, the look is pretty stand out. I might make some more buildings over here today. Might not. I'm trying to find a good location which I like, which we can build, like, underground storehouses for storing, you know, valuable items. But yes. What's up? I'm ready when you are. Okay, what are you up to, Silver? Hopefully you're not going to be around to see my little surprise. Hello, Lord Bookletins. What can I do for you today? Nothing really, just seeing what you're up to today is all. Nothing major at the moment. Edie and I are planning to go out on patrol, so we'll be on the outskirts of town for most of the day. Goliath is busy handling the egg he found, and Jack is helping one of the villagers with building a home. Is there something you need from us? Nothing in particular, just curious is all. I see. If that is all, then we will take our leave. You swear that Silver is looking at you skeptically. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep Mom moving on and get to work as soon as possible. Because, yeah, again, I'm debating building maybe something here, but I just don't know for sure. I want to leave it wide open for options, but who knows. I do need a place to build out the plaza, because this is just not going to suit us long term. Which does make me question if I should, you know, build it out here maybe? I don't know. We'll see how much stuff we get done. I mean, we're going to definitely be building out the path from here and doing some other stuff around, like planting a couple more trees just to sort of fill out the location. But with that being said, let's get started. Bop, bop, and we're back. And, yeah, if I sound a little off, that's because I got sick while recording this, and I had to, you know, push this off for a little bit because I sounded even worse before. I could barely talk. But I have a lot to show, so we should probably just get into it. And you can already see some of it over there, but we'll get closer view momentarily. Because we're going to start with the first thing, which is the nice little shed I made for bog water to live in and sleep in. And yeah, I really like how this came together. It was relatively simple and the quickest of all the builds that I built. I do wish that I did build it a little bit more that way, or just had a bit more room here. Oh. Yeah. I also, yeah, did a lot of fiddling with things. But, yeah. Well, it's not really much to say here other than this build came together nicely and he fits in it pretty decently. His tail doesn't clip super badly into the walls, so beggars can't be choosers. He's a big boy and he doesn't stay still. But we're going to get to, well, we're going to get to the tower and the general guards post momentarily. But honestly, I really like how this came together, and it has plans to expand it in the future. Just because, you know, more barracks and other things, but I'll show you when we're up close. I also added these maple trees. I don't know why the silver ones look so bad, but the regular, like, red and green ones look perfectly okay. Does not explain anything of that variety, or why it is that way. But, yeah. Also built a little house and this tree here, just because it needed a bit something to, like, fill in the place. And I'll actually show it off, because it's a lot bigger than you think it is. And, yeah. It has a basement area, has windows to the outside, and again, I think I showed it off unintentionally when we looked in this direction. But, yeah, it looks pretty good. Doesn't stick out super bad. And honestly, looks pretty decent. Looks like it's a natural part of the landscape. But, we can get, actually, to the guard post now. And, at one point, not gonna lie, world got corrupted. Luckily, I found out a couple tutorials and did a little testing, and I managed to get it back. Everything but my inventory items. It was a very bad day. So, yeah. But, you can see there's a nice horse stable in here. I moved the horses that were in that little corral in here, because honestly, they didn't need to be all around all over the place. But, yeah. Oh, hello, little creature. Hello. Well, you did it again, Pookletons. Silver begins to look in your way. Okay. Our way. I mean, Lord Pookletons. I almost forgot that Silver was here. No big deal. I see you have a new little buddy with you. Yeah, egg hatched out and came this thing. Not even sure what it is. Got any ideas about what it might be? Because me and Molly have no clue. Sorry, buddy. Got nothing for you. Figured as much. Guess I'll have all my free time stuck trying to figure out what this is. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. Kind of big. Big baby. But, yeah. Can't believe this is for us. He looks excited. With this, we can have a place to rest, store our tools and weapons, or even train new guards. Okay, guess they're really excited about this. I mean, it's not that big, all things considered, once you look inside. Hey, Silver, what you up to? Hello, Pookletons. I now see what you've been up to while I was away. Was I that easy to tell? I'm afraid so. It wasn't hard to tell you were up to something. Nonetheless, this will make things much easier for all of us. Having a place to eat, keep our weapons, and a place to keep potential criminals is a vital resource we have needed for some time. I must thank you, Lord Pookletons. Okay. Ugh, I need a drink of liquids. But, yeah. Let's just sow inside. I did some decorating, but not lots. An area to store items like, you know, they have taken for people, or lost and found, stuff like that. A little desk for people to talk to the guard here. A little dining area, which again, I like how it turned out. And, a kitchen. A bit small, but it, again, it functions for what it needs to do. And I need to fill that with water, but, you know, I'll get to that eventually. An armory. Pretty nice. I like how this all came together at the end. But, yeah. Honestly, this is the sort of mundane stuff. We'll get to the prison, which is down that way. But I want to get to the view of the tower, which took a while, because I didn't really like the shape of it for a while. So I did experiment a lot with it, just to see if there was some other way I could do it, which I liked a lot more. And honestly, the tower's view is breathtaking as always. And eventually we'll get more buildings, and this will just look even better as time goes on, and the view will just get more beautiful. I am excited for that fact. Alright. But yeah, there's different levels, different sizes. It's the tower. We haven't even finished looking at all of the guard posts, and we still have a lot to show off. So we'll go up here first, and then we'll go down. A little, like, head guards special room, considering they're going to be, you know, important, doing a lot of work. Deserve their own private space. Going up here, we have some basic bunks and general sleeping quarters. Again, we can expand it out further this way as time goes on. But for now, it is pretty much how it's going to be. Again, basic sleeping beds and nothing crazy. But we get to go to the jail cells, where I think I put a pretty decent amount of effort into. And honestly, I really do like how they look and how they visually stand out. And, yeah, these are pretty basic cells, but if you look inside, we're inside the little cavern that's right next door, which, again, adds a very nice little bit of detail. And, yeah, it has 2 layers. One is up there for lesser criminals. This one's for more, you know, hardcore people. Harder for them to escape. I might add, like, a little chair for people to play cards at while they're down here doing their shift guarding people. But who knows? Maybe it will never get used if we're lucky. Alright. And let's go over this way, because we got stuff to show off. Because I expanded the path quite a bit. I haven't finished all of the path, you know, pathing. Not even close, but I got a good chunk of it, and we're going to see where it ends off relatively quickly. But, yeah. Let's just hop over here. And let's get started on showing off the bridge, which I normally don't build vertically, but this bridge I really like how it came across. And the size and the general shape, it just works for me. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to deal with the path. Ugh. Big yawn, don't know why that is. But, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to make this part look good compared to this side. Because, like, this just does not look as good as that side does. I'm not really sure. I might have to tweak things. It's all in the works. But, yeah, I got to here, kind of just stopped. Because, again, I have plans to expand further out here and build stuff, but we're going to get to the storehouses, which I wasn't sure if I was going to build, but then I got sick, and then I had free time, and I just couldn't record, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to build these guys too. And, yeah. Long story short, I built this little pathway here, which will eventually connect to the main road. And, yeah, there will be other businesses, like a lumber mill here, and other such things. Which is honestly a very big help. It's going to make this place feel like more of an industrial side of town. I want that area to feel more like the farms in area. And let's just quickly sleep. Because I almost forgot to show another thing off. But, yeah. Let's just go over there. But yeah, again, this is connected to the mine and everything. This is kind of like the industrial area. I want that area to feel like the farms, and then this area feel more like the living area of people. It's not like there won't be houses out here. It's just, this is the kind of vibe I'm going with. But, yeah. Let's just quickly move. Like our lives depend on it. Because there is an area which, again, I decided to build a plaza, a bigger one, which you can see on the map. and deciding where I wanted to place it was a very big pain. Because I debated putting it over there, but it felt like it was going to obstruct with farm areas and buildings. And that just, I didn't want to do. So I decided to put it in a place that I just didn't have a good idea to put anything else. And would fit in perfectly well. And that is the plaza square down here. It's going to need some work. I still need to build up some of the walls and not walls, but stands and other stuff. But otherwise, it's perfectly functional for what we need. It's not too far from the original plaza. It's close to other businesses that will be placed around here. But, yeah. That is basically what I got done. And honestly, pretty proud of it. I might add a couple more maple trees around. But, yeah. It is not too bad. My bad. But, okay, they got that done. But with that being said, please leave a like, comment down below, as sadly this is all the time we do have for today. Next episode, we're going to work on some other stuff off in the industrial district, I think, and just general things around the village that I can think of. But for now, yeah, leave a like, comment down below. It would be much appreciated. I'm trying to get to my goal of 50 subscribers this year.